What you cooking here?
Aibika and bunya nuts and onion and garlic and ginger.
Mixture of Aibika and beetle leaf and other garden leaves, greens, and we've just sautéed some onion and ginger and garlic and added some bunya nuts. So these are the bunya nuts.
The white thing there?
Yeah.
I've been preparing a salad and I'm going to put some more pumpkin flowers in. And I made sure they were the male pumpkin flower. This is a male pumpkin flower and a female is the one that has the pumpkin on it. That's why we use the male ones. And I put a dressing on the salad, honey, olive oil, vinegar and salt and a bit of pepper. They are begonia flowers. I'm going to put those on top for decoration.
What do you eat? Panya. You show me.
Half a liter of water in that big bucket. Big pot.
That's yummy?
Yeah.
Better not. Bunya nuts, fine cones, and they got, each cone has 20 or so nuts in it. People grow them on their lands, and they are very prolific, and lots of people don't know how to eat them or don't see how valuable they are on food source.
Oh, it's very impressive. So many plants, I didn't know how many you could eat the leaves from, and just the density of the planting and the productivity from that is really, really interesting.
So,
I'm sort of familiar with the idea of what some people call like rainforest gardening, where you get the nutrients from the leaves that fall and creates the soil that other things can grow. But and I had read something about it, but it's the first time I've seen it. Yeah, so I'm part of a group called Resilient 4017, and we're interested in how we can get better food security in the changing climate, when the farmers' fields are constantly under threat from drought and floods, and how we can be more self-sufficient in our local community and grow food. So this is a really interesting way of doing it.
Because it's very interesting and learning, because I don't know much about gardening, so I came here to learn, and the friendship here is good, and everybody teaching me something. And I came here, this is the first time when I tried bunya nuts when I'm here. So it's really good, and everyone is very generous.
It's mint and comfrey and something else, but I don't know what it's called.
Can you do a few more?
Would you like a tea? I've just had some.
Yeah, but I reckon I'm just passing them for you.
I'm here sipping on my coffee and mint tea. I think can use in limited quantity, traditional usage of these things. Very nice in tea. Also very good to share the knowledge and understanding of using these plants together, and everyone chime in extra little bit of information they remember, or they read it, or they experimented, and can swap stories like that, and all together improving our knowledge to use these plants. Today we look at the sweet leaf or Katuk. We look at the Aibika. We look at there's Fijoa, there's banana, there's begonia.
Oh, you're welcome.
We have banyan nut, but not from this garden.
Because nobody else is.
There's edible green chilies there.
maybe the two, hang on.
Moringa, mulberry leaf.
We need another spoon for that.
I think these were ones we were using today. Aibika is also called island cabbage on some of the islands in Vanuatu. It's very good. And can use different plants of different parts of different plants. For moringa, can use the seed, can use the leaf, can use the root. For cassava, I didn't mention cassava, can use the leaves, can use the root if you cook. And then chaya, Mexican tree spinach is there, can boil and drink the water and eat the leaves. And ubi is very popular in the Philippines. It's the purple yam. And then also Choko. We didn't use today Choko, I think. Can use growing pumpkin tips. The pumpkin vine tips can be used, and the flowers. Can use the bell of the banana for plates or for noodles, or even the onion in the middle can cook in some vinegar and add to some other things. Many different plants here. Can keep talking for a long time. Because human being is a social being. Many people are not learning from just book or internet only. Can learn from person, a face, with a voice, with a story, a usage in their life and an emotion attached to that. And this is very useful for learning. And together we can celebrate the usage of these plants that have been eaten for thousands of years by thousands of people through all this history of the human species in different places.
Well, just snack it, eat it as it is, or you can cut it in strips, fry it up.
This is a very good idea because these foods are often not very well known. And also, you can plant them once and you will get yield from that for a long time. And a bigger plant, more root, more hardy during the dry time often.
Would you like this one? I'll get another.
And
I haven't eaten this.
when you pick it, it creates some stimulus for the plant to grow back more and always recover and produce more to eat later. So these tree crops are smaller investment of time and energy for increase of yield. And when you harvest them, still you can propagate some, but it is useful if you are going to have a hedge. You might as well have a hedge you can eat. Why not? Yes. Historically, this area is extremely suited geographically to the production of this arrowroot, or the type of arrowroot. This Queensland arrowroot, what we call the relatives of that, the closer relatives. And even in Majiraba, there was an old mill. In Pimpama, there was a mill. It was grown in Guanaba. All of these local hinterland areas were places of production of this arrowroot for the early arrowroot industry through the 1900s. And this, the world demand for that decreased when the corn flour from America was introduced on the mass and imported. And at that time, the arrowroot industry was much less useful, much less consumer demand, and people start to grow other things and not arrowroot. But this area is highly suited to the production of this as a local food source, and it is useful to know what plants will do well naturally in your own area, in your own climate zone, and the own type of weather you are used to having there. And then pick that plant instead of picking some other plant that belongs in another place that doesn't like it, and you have to work very hard to help this plant to stay alive. It's true. Yeah, these are useful sources of locally grown carbohydrate that can be made into many different forms. You can bake, you can boil, you can make stews, you can make soups, you can make porridgey type thing. They also can make something like bread. You can propagate in a simple way. You can source locally. You do not have to continue to buy seed from a company. You are able to stay in the local knowledge of local people and share between each other these plants and keep the tradition of using them alive and the knowledge of how to grow them. You can buy and you can make. It is a worldwide staple food. It feeds millions of people, cassava. But in countries where they are not used to eating it, They don't know that it feeds millions of people. Millions of human beings are dependent on this plant as a source of nourishment in certain countries. Very good to understand these traditions, to learn more. But they can be used at least in simple ways. If one wants to learn, can look on internet. But it is wonderful to have a living tradition of people who have been using for hundreds of years. What have they worked out?
Yeah. Easier to eat.
Don't forget to stop and eat.
Joseph, yeah? Maybe Kyle wants to buy some.
It's gotta be my papa.
It's yummy. What? Thank you for the cooking today and the decoration of your salad. It's always a very nice art you do.
Thank you.
Hey, what kind of plate you have here?
A coconut bowl.
Ah,
I made it myself.
you made yourself.
And I picked the coconuts.
Ah, you pick up too?
Yeah.
And you
Climbing up the tree.
climb up the tree.
Yeah.
Ah, where? On the north?
Yeah, on the north.
He held on.
Oh, wow. And you have mark in your... No?
My tummy?
No?
A little bit. I wore a thick jumper.
Uh-huh.
It was good.
Hey,
We have the banana leaf bowl and salad and greens from the table. Delicious.
thank you. That's your second or third one?
Second.
Second.
Depending how sweet you want to have it.
I don't show you just your food.
This is a new food for me.
I knew.
First time. I enjoy it.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Anna, for inviting me.
You're welcome.
For me,
Good place here.
change all the time because my
And that's new for you too? The food?
Food is very nice, yeah. I will come to this restaurant again.
Ah, thank you.
No, I never had this.
No?
Not these leaves and the banyan nuts.
Uh-huh.
be very careful because it gets moldy very easily. They come off the bulb very easily. Then it'll last in any condition without any bit of mold.
I think they do all sorts of.
It's beautiful to see the progress, how everything's allowed to grow and everything's welcome, and yeah, plants hugging each other and supporting each other very clearly to see. How there's no competition but working together with the plants. And looking at the size of the product as well. In common you see sweet leaf is half the size leaf, so this is a beautiful example of a happy, healthy plant full of good vibrations and high nutrient density. Not something that just struggles to survive or something. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A little bit more.